Okay guys, got some more SpeedTech lights coming at you today. Actually, these lights are for my dad's truck. Going to be using them on his back rack. So look for that video in the future. Right now I'm going to show you what I got. Like I said, these are from SpeedTech Lights. I talked to Andrew there, told him what I could use for my dad's truck. So he sent these out to me to give a try. I love mine. It's awesome. I got a 27-inch K-Force. This here is the 21-inch K-Force Micro light bar. And you can see it is a lot thinner. It's about half the size as the standard mini K-Forces. So this is kind of nice. This is really nice for a small area. He's got a back rack, and the way I want to mount it, it needs to be fairly thin. So this is kind of what I went with on his truck. This is the linear lights too, just like mine. I love the linear, guys. If you can afford the linear, go ahead and get that linear, because these things are super bright. I was trying to change the pattern on mine, my 27-inch K-Force, and I'm looking at it trying to change the pattern, and I get a spot in my eye, and that's in the shop here. And we got super bright LED lights, guys. These linear lights are just super bright. I love them. It should work out really good for Dad's truck. 21-inch K-Force micro light bar, guys. I guess Andrew sent me the Grand Control, or the Grand Controller, which has an auxiliary, so you can run a separate set of lights on this thing if you want. He also did equip this with the dual color alley lights. So when you turn the alley lights on, these two side lights, they will turn white instead of amber. If you don't get the dual color option, these will be the color of your light bar, whatever you choose. They'll just stay on. There'll be a steady burn. 30 light patterns on this thing. There's a couple neat ones I really like. I'll show you that in a second. Also, he sent me an extra 10-foot cable, because I will not be able to mount this on the roof of Dad's truck. I'm going to have to go on the back rack. So that means I'm going to have to run the wires down underneath the cab and then go into the cab. So I'm going to need this extra 10 foot of cable to do that. And then also I asked him if I could try these T-brackets. This is an option for the light bars, and it's not very much. I think it's like $9.99 or something. But this is another optional mount that you can use. These will bolt to the bottom like that. There's two of them here, and then you can use a bolt in here to actually permanently mount this. And hopefully I'm going to be able to get this on his back rack. I got an idea. Comes with a bunch of bolts with it. They come with these magnetic mounts. And these magnetic mounts are no joke, guys. I got my finger caught between my other light bar when I was setting it down, and it didn't feel good. These magnetic mounts are no joke, guys. They will hold these light bars down. I don't know how you knock it off. You'd have to really do something to get this to fall off your truck. So the magnetic mounts are awesome too. I guess I'll fire this thing up and you can see what it looks like. Okay, so I got this thing powered up, and I've got it on random mode, so it's going to kind of go through all the 30 patterns that it has. Like I said, there's a few neat ones that I like. They got the classic rotator pattern that's kind of neat. I usually like the the fast flash patterns. That's kind of what I like on these things, but it's bright, guys. I mean, it is bright. This is a shop. Like I said, the shop is just lit up. I've got all LEDs in this shop, and they're no joke, guys. These lights put out some light, and you can see how bright it is in the shop. So out in the dark or out when it's cloudy, overcast, this thing's gonna kick some light out. Now you'll notice, because this is thinner, I think they're saying 5 3/4 inches wide. But it's a really good size, guys. It really is. So because this is a thinner light bar, it doesn't have this side light that the wider ones have. That's another good reason for going with the linear versus the TIR in something like this, because the light spread on the linear is a lot better than the TIR. So you can, as you get off to the side of the bar, you're still going to have really good brightness. And then you're going to see this one pick up, and you're going to be able to see that one, even though you don't have that side one facing right at you. Still a good amount of light, 360 degrees all the way around this thing. I guess I can show you the takedown. He's got the takedown here. You just turn them on, and like I said, they turn on to a steady burn, white light, clear light, because this has the dual colored alleys. And that light's no joke there either. I mean, it's putting out quite a bit of light. So I think Dad's going to really enjoy this light. It's going to be perfect for his truck and his back rack. I've got some more lights here from SpeedTech that I'm going to show you. So here's the other lights that are going on Dad's back rack. These are SpeedTech Lights. They are their Carbine 140 lights. And they're saying they're a 30 watt light, 2800 some lumens. They're calling these a spotlight. Really nice quality lights, guys. The reason they call them the 140 is you can see the lens here. They got side LEDs over here. And what that's going to do is that gives a projection of 140 degrees of light with these. That's why they call them the 140. Should be really nice for spreading the light out nice and wide, along with that spot beam that they say they have. It should be perfect for what we're going to use this for. These are really nice lights, guys. I mean, you can see the construction here of them is super nice. I've gotten those cheaper pod lights off Amazon and eBay, and they give you this kind of like a cheap bracket that a lot of times is bent already, and then you got to kind of fish it inside these fins and try to get it bolted on. Not these lights, guys. This is a heavy duty bracket. Check this bracket out. That is a heavy duty bracket. It's nice and straight, and they got the mounts right out here. So you just screw it in there, screw it in there, and you can adjust your light here, or your bracket up and down. You can turn this bracket around too if you want. I got it facing this way. I'm not sure exactly how we're gonna use it, but it's really nice, guys. Like I said, this is a really nice light all the way around. There's no skimping on this at all. It's just a really nice construction. I've got 4 of these. They're gonna be 2 on each side. I'll show you once we do Dad's truck, guys. It's gonna be hard to explain it to you, but we're gonna do 2 on each side. Hopefully that's gonna work out. Now this is not gonna be probably for plowing, but more for the cranberry marsh. We're gonna be using these lights. So stay tuned again, guys, for that install on Dad's truck. Should be coming up here shortly. I'm just waiting on a few things to be able to start the install. But yeah, really nice lights, guys. Really nice lights. Maybe I can fire one of these up. I'll hook it to the battery. We'll check them out. Okay, guys, so I got this thing just kind of rigged up and turned on. You can see that side light from here. I mean, you can see that just reflecting off here So like I said, it's going to be a good spotlight, and it's going to throw a lot of light off to the side too, which should be nice. You can see the pattern, nice pattern on the wall there, a nice round spot beam, just like they say. So I'm hoping these are going to work out real good for the cranberry marsh, what we want. So there it is, guys. Quick look at the SpeedTech lights that I'm going to be using on Dad's truck. Hopefully the install will happen fairly soon. I got to do one other thing. Also got to gather a few parts to do the install. But I like what I see here, guys. Should be a fun install. Anyway, I guess that's going to do it for this one, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And I guess I'll see you.